Scooby's Birthday Party Adventure. After solving the case of the hairy penis monster, Scooby and the gang were feeling groovy. The mayor had rushed over to the scene of the crime, thanking them with gifts of golden niggers. He even invited them to eat Randy Marsh and the Happy Niggers, a night band that never gets gigs because of their foul and crude name towards the African-American race. Maybe, if they changed their foul and crude name to something like Randy Marsh and the Happy Gentleman, maybe, just maybe, they would get some of African gigs. At his favorite 5-star restaurant, Shaggy licked his gooch in excitement, but then Fred spoke up. "Gee, that sure is nice of you, Mr. Mayor," he said. "But we'll have to take a rain check. We're already late for a special birthday party. Unless a rain check is something you can eat with cheese and pepperoni, I'll pass," moaned Shaggy. "I'm so hungry I could eat a pickled ass." Velma took Shaggy by the cunt and led him to the van. After having such a crazy morning, everyone else was looking forward to the fun. Besides, they couldn't possibly miss their best buddy's birthday. "Hey rappers," said Daphne, "I can't believe Dr. von Strassenberger is a billions years old." "Hurrah," said Scooby, time penetrating. As Fred steered the mystery machine toward Lionel Cavern, the gang couldn't help but notice steamy things running from the pipes around. Said Velma, adjusting her glasses. "I read a very raunchy book about this before." She peered out the window, deep in thought. Shaggy was becoming frightened. His tummy rumbled niggly. All he could think about was eating French fried meat stacks. The last thing he needed was something strange and creepy. Scooby yelped, jumping onto Shaggy's lap. "Look, Raggy," he cried, pointing a shaky paw out the window. "Shaggy's hairy balls." Shaggy bravely glanced out the window, but, as the van turned the corner, he couldn't believe what he saw. Giant, talking Daphne's saggy milk tits fucked up and down the sidewalks. Corny ember lamps shot merrily down the street. Moldy dog farts rode bicycles. Scoob and Shag held each other tightly, trembling with fear. Suddenly, the mystery machine came to a halt. Scooby didn't dare open his eyes, but he heard Fred start to say, "Well, gang, it looks like we've got a..." "Let me guess," Shaggy quivered. "It looks like we've got a mystery in our hands." "Actually, Shaggy," Fred corrected. "What I was going to say was that it looks like we've got a costume party in our hands." "Costume party?" Scooby perked up. "Rear? His birthday party is a costume party," Velma explained, pulling a book about dressing up from her bag. "Ira," Daphne added, "and the whole town is invited." That night, the Mystery Incorporated gang had a great time. Scooby wore a Scooby snack suit and spent the entire evening doggy and dicking in the woods. Fred dressed up like asbestos and sung Squisker's Kidgelf, taller than a tree songs until dawn. Velma went as a birthday cake with a dead hooker's entrails inside, Leroy Hernandezing peacefully. Daphne pretended she was ass, complete with silly sounds and to keywordeth, not a bumblebee. And, can you guess what Shaggy dressed up as? "I'm a William Murderface, Murderface, Murderface," he screamed. "And, I'm going to eat all your illuminated cake." Scooby just looked at his friend and laughed. "Ta boy," he thought. Scooby-Dooby-Doo.